and the ladies, and the haters that are most definitely watching. Yeah. So, we'd like to take the time to talk to you about, you know, basically what I've observed when I was overseas down in the Caribbean and shit. And what some of you brothers should expect when you go down overseas, when you go to Central America, um, when you visit these countries and you're planning on trying to set up shop or do business or something like that, and you're wondering how to maneuver and to manage your situation out there. Anyways, what you will find out now, you're enjoying video of little MBD in Tulum, Mexico, which is south of Cancun. You got the island of Cozumel, and you cross over to from the island of Cozumel to the mainland of the Yucatan in Mexico, which is north of Belize, and Cancun is north of that. And you head south, you hit to Tulum, where the ancient ruins of the Mayans. So little MBD got to be up on the walls of the Mayan temples. Anyways, I have some more footage that I'm going to put together later, but I want to have some background for what I'm trying to explain. I could have used the Belize, Honduras, and Roatan. Anyways, but what you will find is that the first group of folks out there that are going to try to con you as will be who you think in a local environments. Mofos that look like you. They will be the first. You have to be careful though, because you see, you're trying to do business and you got to understand how money is adjusted. And it's not just in, Belize, Honduras. You got your Mexicans over there, which don't look like you, will try to get your ass too with the money exchange. That's a big thing. But a lot of you aren't trying to go to Mexico. You're trying to go to Belize, Honduras, Roatan, Grand Cayman, all of that shit, right? But what you will find out is that many of them have a certain view of your ass. And they could feel, since you are trying to enter their environment, that they might be able to take advantage of you. They may try to treat you a certain way. But many of the people that I've came across seem to be upfront, respectable, pleasant to be around. But it was talking to the locals. They're the ones who were telling me that you need to be careful when having conversations with the locals when I was down there. They're the ones that tell you, hey, and the tour guide will let you know, okay, where's a rough spot is. The tour guide, when you talk and pull them aside, will tell you, you need to be careful of this, you need to be careful of that. If you want, because, I'd be asking about, relocating to that environment. What do I need to do to set up shop? Another thing you got to understand too is the mindset of many of these people. They are under a Catholic Christianity, a Catholic mindset, of Catholic Jesus, and it's mixed in with their traditional African or native indigenous culture. But if you're talking about Belize, Roatan, Honduras, Grand Cayman, places where there's a lot of black people at, it's going to be West African, traditional, tribal religions mixed in with Christianity, Catholicism. And they really believe, they are really heavy on that type of religion. They're really heavy on white Jesus. So you have to understand, so when they see you coming in trying to do business, this is why other groups can come in and easily set up shop and exploit that environment, because they're looking at them and, it's like these got to be the saviors, because, they kind of resemble white Jesus, I guess. I don't know. So when your black ass show up, then they're looking at you side eye. So you have to understand what you're dealing with. Don't expect off jump that when you land down there that the locals are going to be on your side. You always got to be aware. Don't expect off jump that you're just going to be on there and it's going to be, yo, what's up, bro? No. Familiarity breeds contentment. So understand, like Belize, the before, like a decade ago, the major sport down there, the favorite sport down there was soccer. They call football. Well, that changed to basketball due to the fact that they got cable. So then they started watching BET. They started watching MTV. They started watching the stuff that Americans get. And anything American is off the chain. They love it, especially African American, because it's, especially Belize City, you have a lot of Afro-Belizean, people of African descent. And so they look at American blacks as a model. And that's where you could do business. That's where, I'm trying to hustle to figure out a way of getting down there and setting up shop to sell. I'm trying to figure out what to sell. Because the Asian guys, they're coming in here selling their weave. They're selling their trinkets. They're selling whatever it is. They're opening up shops selling stuff everywhere, like in Belize. So I'm like, damn. Can American brothers get in the game? So, but you have to understand the type of mindset it is, a Catholic mindset. If you watch the video on Belize, you will see that everybody's dressed in uniforms. You have to be dressed in a uniform. You can't go clubbing while you're in school, stuff like that. That's what he was telling you. You have to understand the mindset of those countries. They are serious about their white Jesus. They have Catholic schools founded by nuns. And they have the portraits of these white nuns standing up over there. Big portraits, and the scary looking portraits and shit. Understand the mindset. So when you go down there to do business, you're dealing with people that still have a religious slave mentality. So you're going to have to decide, are you going to fight against that, or are you just going to exploit it like the others that came in from other cultures doing? So you just got to make that the type of decision. You want to waste time trying to educate their ass, or are you just trying to get a buck? Are you trying to move down there to live permanently? You may find out that the people that you can have best results dealing with are going to be foreigners. Why? Because you're a foreigner too. Brothers, there's a lot of opportunities down there. Maybe you might be able to sell fireworks, clothing. They want American style clothing. Right? So, brothers, the urban environment, because you can get urban gear. Some of y'all probably live in New York City. You got all the urban fashion designers. Maybe some of y'all can go down there and open up shop and sell that shit. But you got to remember, $2 Belizean dollars is American dollars. So you got to understand the exchange rate when you're there. If you go into Honduras, that is 22 to 24 bills to 1. I got it right here. I don't know if you can see that. And then it's going to be small, because I'm going to minimize that to post up. But, brothers, 22 to 24 of these makes $1 American dollar. So you got to understand, you're not trying to make money in the local currency like that. You're trying to make an American dollar, right? So you have to think of that mindset. How am I going to price it up to sell it where people can buy it, but I can make a profit off of it? But you have to understand, so if they're hell-bent on that Catholic Jesus, maybe that's what you sell. I don't know. Maybe you be the Sonetta of Belize. Hey, sell them what they want to hear, I guess. Mad bus driver, just a little quick rant. And what I see, I got many more to come. Mad bus driver out.